Welcome to part 2 of our Riviera Travel Best of Japan tour. In this episode we leave Tokyo and head for Lake Kawaguchi and the iconic Mount Fuji. We visit Lake Ashi and Hakone via a very unusual mode of transport, and we experience one of the fastest trains in the world, the Shinkansen bullet train, and start to explore Hiroshima.
Right then, good morning. We are up, it's like 6:30 in the morning, and we're excited because we're moving from Tokyo this morning and we're off to Mount Fuji in a place called Hakone, we believe it's called. It's about 85 kilometres from Tokyo. It's going to take us about, Bernie says, about 2 hours on the coach, so that's our next stop. Right, so that's our end of our stay at the Otani Garden Tower in Tokyo, which has proved a good choice, isn't it, Paulie?
Very good.
So make sure you go and check out our review. We're off now to meet the coach, and we're heading to Mount Fuji and Hakone. So our pieces should already be on the coach. They will put outside the room by 7:30. Hopefully in a couple of hours' time, we should be sat by a beautiful lake with views of the magnificent Mount Fuji. What seats do you think we'll have today, Paulie? I'm going to go 14. 9. Oh, 14 or 9. Let's see. We are in number 11. Oh, we were close, Paulie.
That's good.
Everybody, just before we start to make a move, shall we just have a last check that we have everything with us? Got mobile phones, emptied the safe, picked up jackets from breakfast, all that kind of stuff. Handed in room keys. If you didn't, we can hand those back in for you just now. Phone chargers, got your wife. Look happy about it. Okay, so let's tell you about our day. So we have a travelling day with some major highlights en route. We are then leaving Tokyo. We're driving into the neighbouring prefecture. Our journey this morning is going to be a couple of hours driving west about 70 miles or so towards the first stop of the day, and we're going to make a stop next to Lake Kawaguchi.
Right then. So we are at Lake Kawaguchi.
Kawaguchi.
Lake Kawaguchi, and it's pretty spectacular. Should we turn around and show you? Look at this. Wait for it. How awesome is that? Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji, known as Fuji-san, is Japan's tallest peak. It's 3,776 metres high and is considered as one of 3 mountains in Japan that have sacred status. It's actually a volcano, but hasn't erupted since the early 1700s. It's been the object of worship for thousands of years and has a massive influence on how Japanese people view nature.
We spotted a man as we came in that was selling strawberries, and the strawberries over here look delicious. So we're going to go back and find him and see how much they are. I'm really enjoying the fruit in Japan, aren't I, Paulie?
You are.
I am.
You're very fruity.
I am fruity. 500. How much is that, Paulie?
That's £2.50.
Okay. Thank you. Can I have a strawberry, please?
Oh, darling.
You have... Come on.
There's nothing in there.
Has to be strawberry.
Why don't you ask for a bag and then you're going to take them straight back out of you?
Bag.
Okay.
You've always got to take your rubbish home. Oh, look at those. You've always got to take your rubbish home in Japan, which is great. So let's try.
That's the next level strawberry, that is.
Delicious. Oh, more please. Put a little rubbish in there because we're good citizens. But look at this. Eating strawberries with a view of Mount Fuji. Quite awesome, isn't it, Paulie?
It's a very practical lunch stop because there's many options. They're all in the same place. You can purchase your own lunch. You have options from the noodle bar. You could try Japanese cheeseburger. That's something tempting to you. There's also a big supermarket where they have the ready packed bento and sushi, onigiri, sandwiches, lots of fruit and salads and things like that. So many options for lunch. Also in the department store there is a Daiso. Anyone know about Daiso? I've been to Asia before. One of my favourite places in the world. It's the equivalent of the pound shop, but it's Japanese styling, so it's a 100 yen shop actually. 100 yen plus tax, so plus 8%. And you'll find the world's best cheap and cheerful souvenirs in there. Things like chopsticks and fans, lovely little ceramics made in Japan. Fun things I've never seen before in my life anywhere else. For example, little socks for chair legs because they could get cold feet. Kira's looking at me like, what do you mean? That's perfectly normal. Then we have all the paper for origami. Beautiful paper. Get packs of 10 or 20 or 100 sheets of origami paper. Lovely, I like to take that home.
Right then, so we're in a local supermarket, come shopping mall by Mount Fuji, and look, we come for udon noodles. Paul's got curry udon with, this is mixed vegetables, this one, and prawn. I've got mixed vegetables, onion, and I've got some condiments here. This looks ginger, and I've got just the noodle soup, the udon noodle soup.
That costs the princely sum of £8.50.
£8.50 for all that. How awesome. That's the original curry sauce.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that like the one I had for breakfast?
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, it's lovely.
Look at this soup here. Ooh. Let's try the broth. Oh, it's lovely. Fishy broth. Well, not this. I think it might be ginger. Let's try a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to stick that in. I'm going to stick all this in. Right, let's go for it. Absolutely delicious. So if you get the chance to try udon noodles, then we definitely recommend. Right then, look at this, tomato sweets. Have you ever seen such a thing? A Hatabi tomato. So, Paul's not very impressed, he's not a big tomato fan, but I love tomatoes.
I love tomatoes. I don't love tomato sweets.
So let's have a look.
It's crazy talk.
Look at that. Oh my god.
Does it taste of tomatoes?
It does taste of tomatoes, like sweet tomatoes. I feel like Bloody Mary. So they're a hit. So get yourself some tomato sweets.
Now, I'm only guessing, but this is what I bought. So I reckon I've discovered Japanese Werther's Originals.
It's lovely. Paul's talking to himself about donuts. They've got a great donut store, Mr. Donut. But you don't need a donut.
I don't. I don't need a wife, but I do quite like it sometimes.
Right then, so just for your information, in supermarkets you can use cash or you can use cards. We've got 2 Monza cards that have worked really, really well, and you get the best exchange rate at that time. So we definitely recommend that, won't we, Paulie?
Most definitely. We sound like we're
What?
working for Monzo now.
Well, no, but it's worked for us all through our Asia trip. So that's great, but they take cash as well. So just so you know. Right, so we're going to go back to the coach and see. We're going to be heading off, I think, now to our hotel in it is pronounced Hakone.
I thought we had a boat trip.
Oh yes, we've got a boat trip.
Oh, I'll tell you something. It's a
gonna
good
be a
job
bit-
one of us is paying attention.
It is. It is.
After lunch, we then board the coach again. We have an hour-and-a-half drive to the second lake that we visit today, Lake Ashi. Lake Ashi is a crater lake. It was formed a few thousand years ago by the last eruption of Mount Hakone. So it's a crater lake. It's a beautiful scenic spot, and our hotel is located right on the shores of the lake. In order to get there, we will have a boat trip from the north side to the south side, about 30-minute journey. Very enjoyable and very, very pretty.
arrived at Hakone Hotel, the lakeside view. So let's go and see what this entails. Looks very interesting. Right. Ooh, this looks nice. Hello. All rooms are twins here, apparently, unless you book a honeymoon room. Honey room.
A honey room.
Oh dear, it's been a long day already, isn't it, Paulie? So, number 3.
I bet that's the bee's knees being in a honey room, isn't it?
Right then, so we just arrived at the Hakone Hotel and we're here for one night with Riviera Travel on our tour of Japan. So there's Paulie Morgan.
Do come in.
And let's start right at the very beginning, which is the bathroom. And as you can see, as soon as you get straight through here, wonderful toilets in Japan, which we've been thoroughly enjoying.
Maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah. You've got an overbath shower with body soap, conditioner and shampoo products there. And if you come round here, we can see that obviously you're provided with obviously all your towels, razors, well, there's hair bands in this vanity set, and body towel, and you've also got a hairdryer there too.
Do you need a hairband?
Do you need a hairband?
I don't think I do.
No, not yet. So that's got everything we need, spare toilet rolls, etc. So we'll enjoy that. And opposite there's a cupboard, isn't there, Pauline?
Slidey wardrobe.
Slidey wardrobe. So you've got extra pillows and quilts at the top. You've got slippers here, and you've got shoes and jackets to wear to this is it Onden Spa, Annie?
It's got a
Onsen Spa.
It's got a naturally aspirated hot spa, which is from the volcanic rocks.
Yes.
But it's a proper Japanese traditional one, so there's separate ones for men and separate ones for ladies. You have to wear nothing at all in your birthday suit.
Yes.
You have to have a shower before you go in, and then you put your pyjamas on, get to your one stage, and then you derobe. You've got a little towel to cover your
bits,
your modesty, and then once you get in, you ease the towel up as you walk into the water, and then to keep your towel dry, you wear it on your head.
You do.
But I'm not allowed in because you're not allowed to have a tattoo.
Yes.
And it's to do with the Yakuza, who's the Japanese mafia. And if you're deemed to have tattoos, you're deemed to be a wronger.
Yes.
Basically. So even though I got me little funny Black Panther that cost me £6 about 100 years ago, I'm not allowed in.
No. Let's go into the main room and show you around.
Show the other side.
Oh.
And you've got some drawers there as well.
Deodorizer spray. You've got
And
a torch and some more drawers.
So that's it. I mean, it's not as big a room as we'd hoped.
No, it'd be nice to have a bed.
Yeah. So thanks for
So look at this. Now, we've been told with our tour with Riviera Travel that the hotel's rooms that we've showed you so far are big for Japan, and this is huge. There's no double rooms here. Well, that's a lie. There is double rooms here, but you have to book for a honeymoon. Every other room is a twin, or they're slightly wider than sort of regular twin beds, aren't they? But look at the size of this. But also, interestingly, there's some extra features where you wouldn't expect them. So if we start in the little cupboard there, where you see you've got a clock and you can set your alarm, and you've got your night lights.
I don't know if that's a Japanese thing, because our last hotel had a clock.
The Hotel Otani in Tokyo, we left there this morning. Ooh.
What's that?
So if you look at the bottom here, you'll see a really big safe, which is unusual, isn't it, to have it there, with a key. But that looks a really good size to be able to keep laptops in. By the bed, you've got USB ports there and 2 plugs, so that's always good to see. So that'll feed both of our beds. And then over this side here, let's go to the drinks, which are all complimentary, as you can see here. Where you've got what they call the drip pod coffees. You've got complimentary water. Yeah, the drip pods. And then in here, you've got the fridge. Where we can pop our water in a moment. On the other side, you find all your cups and saucers ready for your coffee. Now, Wi-Fi is included, and you can see you've got it looks like you've got the modem there. You've also got a desk area, which would be very, very handy because we need to do a little bit of work. And then round here, you've got a TV, and you've got more space here that you look like you've got 3 shelves. Wait for it. Paul is going to open the curtains and show you this fabulous view.
Well, I don't know if I am going to open the curtains, but I can't work out how to do it.
Well, if you just pull them apart, then you can see you're right. I don't know if you can see because the sun's so bright. You're right on the lake, which is beautiful, and you'll see that was the pirate ship that we arrived on.
Yeah.
So how cool is that?
I've got to be honest, we travel a lot. I've never stood in a hotel room and said the words, "That's the pirate ship we arrived."
No, exactly. So the sun's about to go set over the hills there. In the distance, you can't quite see it from our room, but you can see Mount Fuji. But this is going to be great for one night before we get on the bullet train tomorrow, Paulie, and head to Hiroshima. So right then, so we're dressed, we're showered, we're ready to go. It's a really quick turnaround when you're on a Riviera escorted tour, like other tours that we've done. So just be prepared to be busy, busy, busy. But concluded dinner now, isn't it, Paulie?
Yes, it is.
And a free drink if we can get down to the bar by 6. So this is just the front of the hotel by the lake. And look, the sun is setting over Mount Fuji. How cool is that? And if you can see through the window there, Paulie Morgan's just sat there, and we're just having our complimentary drink of amaretto and tonic, which we were like, oh, okay. And you know what? It was strangely nice. Dinner's at 7, so we're just going to watch the sun go down over Mount Fuji and enjoy our drinks.
After enjoying a delicious dinner which was included in the tour price, we reflected on how lucky we had been today, with the weather allowing us amazing views of Mount Fuji, and not forgetting, of course, that we sailed on a pirate ship. Feeling pretty tired from the day's exertions, we headed off to bed in readiness for the early start tomorrow.
Good morning from Hakone. Oh, we're tired. So here's the reality of touring. What's the matter? We're a bit delirious.
No, not we're a bit delirious. She's a bit delirious. Here's the because I need to go to breakfast, so otherwise she could take 4 days because she's breaking some teeth in for the dog, I think. The reality of doing an escorted tour is it's early mornings virtually every day.
Yeah.
Now today is no exception. 6:30 to get up. Suitcases out the room by 7, breakfast by 15:15, on the bus for 8:10 as we head to the train station to get on the bullet train.
Yes.
So let's go and see what breakfast has to offer.
Yes. Well said, Paulie.
Thank you.
So this is lovely. It's supposed to be 1 degree today. We're getting colder as we're getting sort of south of the island. But as you can just see Mount Fuji in the distance. And the pirate ship's still there, ready to go. Goes back and forth to the side of the lake. But what a lovely quiet spot. There's all the canoes there, so obviously all the water sports. Some more boats over there. But how peaceful is this? Some people fishing over there, look. But this is the Hakone Hotel. We've literally been here for about 14 hours. So it's a bit of a whistle-stop tour here. Nice hotel, but it's been great for one night. It's a perfect spot. Dinner was lovely. But now, better get back in because I can see the queues moving into the dining room. And we're going to get some breakfast. So hopefully it's a decent breakfast before we get on our coach and taken to the train station to get the bullet train. So that's pretty exciting.
After a fairly uninspiring breakfast, we headed for the coach.
It's that time of day again. It's the seat lottery time. Where will we be today, Paulie?
11.
Oh. He's cheated, hasn't he? He's already looked.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're a cheater. See, if we had been seeing Mount Fuji today, we wouldn't have seen a thing.
No.
So that's really lucky, isn't it? Because it's covered in cloud. So we're now off to the bullet train.
Okay then, right, we're away. Now, we have a shortest drive, probably 45 minutes up to an hour if there's any traffic, but not more than an hour. We're driving to Mishima Station, which is a quiet station, and it's not at all chaotic, so it's quite good for our first introduction to the Shinkansen rail network, so there's no stress.
Right then, so we're here at the train station, just about to get on the bullet train. You can't have any snacks or drinks, so we've just been to the little convenience store there to get some snacks. And yeah, we've got 2 trains. We've got to be very quick in between because there's a 2-minute stop. And that's it. So we've been told certain instructions that we have to do. So it's going to be a bit of a military procedure.
So there'll be no dithering, so I'm fairly confident Carole's going to get left behind.
Hopefully not. So let's go. So here we are, the Shinkansen JR line. So we're going to just find the toilets, which are this way. And we've got to meet back there with Yuri and Bernie for 25 past. And Yuri's going to be saying our farewells to Yuri. So tipping isn't normal in Japan. However, for the tourist industry, and if you've had a good guide, it is quite usual to tip. So we've just given Yuri a lovely tip, and she was very, very happy with that. So let's go to the toilet, and let's get back and get ready for our epic train journey. Bye! Oh, that's funny. We were just all saying that this is quite intimidating if we weren't in a group because it's so many different signs. However, as we've already found out, the Japanese people are really, really helpful. So, but yes, we're up here. So here we are.
It's a bit quicker than what goes through you.
Yeah, exactly. That made us all jump. Oh, so making us jump. Oh my God. Right, everyone on. Everyone on.
One at a time.
Thank you. Thank you. So we're all right here then. So here we are. So we're on. We've all been allocated seats in this section. Paulie Morgan should be coming any minute. Here he
Being the
is.
perfect gentleman and letting everybody on.
Okay.
Anyway.
Come and have a seat.
We're off already.
We're off already. They literally stopped for 2 minutes, isn't it? But it's 2 minutes and then we're off. Woo, what are you going to say? Here we go. What's your thoughts so far?
Well, I have to say, it's everything that I thought Japanese efficiency would be. Tons of leg room, even for a... I mean, I'm not massive. I'm 5'10", but tons of room. Plenty of overhead storage for your hand luggage.
Overhead storage. Yes.
So, bring on the picnic, I say.
First leg done.
Right.
Paulie already managed to have a 2-minute snooze.
In that 2 minutes, we did 7,000 miles. That's how fast the train is.
But everyone's getting ready. We've got our stuff here ready because there's a quick changeover. Apparently we've got 2 minutes to get on the other train.
No pressure.
So let's see how that goes. He beat us. We're on. Woo! 8. So we're going number 10. Right, well that wasn't complicated, was it?
No, it's alright.
So off and back on, and everyone's getting settled. And this time, we're in 10D. And again, the same leg room in the crawling. So it's so comfortable. So you don't get you can't buy refreshments on the bullet train. So look what we got at the supermarket. So we're off. I said Jack Daniels and Coke. What do you think of that?
Yes, please.
So also on Shinkansen you can get obviously free Wi-Fi, and we bought some snacks as well before we got on. I've always bought some cake. We don't really know what flavour it is.
Swiss roll. It could be jam and cream. It could be fish and banana.
You just never know in Japan.
No, let's find out.
Looks nice. Looks nice and soft and fluffy.
Yes, fish and banana.
Is it? What is it really?
It's jam and cream.
Jam and cream. And as always, you've got to take your rubbish home. So we've got a little bag here, which we put all that in, and we'll make sure we take that off the train and take it with us. It's a good choice, then, Paulie.
Bullet trains in Japan can travel at speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour, which equates to 199 miles per hour. Let's see how fast ours is going to go.
It's so lovely when you've got a guide and you don't have to think or get stressed about being which way to go, isn't it, Paul? It's just lovely. Yeah, thank you. You just have to wait over here until we're instructed to do the next thing. So we don't have to think, do we, Paulie?
I never think anyway.
No, he doesn't. So how efficient is that? We're on the next coach for our next part of our excursion, and our first one in Hiroshima.
Now, we just have literally a 10-minute drive to the hotel, and we only have this bus service just for this transfer. We don't see this coach again, so it's best not to get comfortable really and put things in pockets, and let's just keep our things where they are so we don't leave anything behind. We won't see, it's just a transfer service for us. Now, this lovely lady at the front is our local guide for the next 3 days, Fumiko-san. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
So just before Fumiko introduces herself properly, so it's a very short journey to the hotel. The hotel is very well located and walkable distance to most of the interesting sites. We are just making a brief stop, ready just to drop off our luggage. It will be stored securely for us while we have our afternoon visit to the Peace Memorial Park Museum, and also spending some time with the survivors talk. So it's just a brief stop there. They may have room keys ready, and if they're ready we'll pick them up just for convenience so that you have them already. We go on foot, and it's a short walk. The Peace Park, by the way, is open 24 hours, so if you want.
So this is our new hotel. Ooh, this looks rather posh, doesn't it? Right, so we've literally just dropped our hand luggage in reception there, and we're already off on the next tour. So you haven't seen our room yet. We're off to the Memorial Park and for a talk with one of the survivors from Hiroshima. So it's about a 15-minute walk, and they're going to show us some local restaurants, etc. on the way. So that's where we're headed now. No time to stop and do anything.
The A-bomb dome is the ruins of the former Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, which was destroyed by the first atomic bomb ever to be used by humankind on August 6, 1945. The atomic bomb was detonated in the air at an altitude of approximately 600 meters directly over the hall. The explosion by a single bomb claimed the lives of over 200,000 people, and the city area of a radius of around 2 kilometers was turned to ashes. The ruins of the building will be preserved forever as a reminder to succeeding generations and a lesson to mankind. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park is dedicated to the direct and indirect victims of the first ever city to suffer a nuclear attack. The park was designed by renowned Japanese architect Kenzo Tange and opened in April 1954. It's open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The flame of peace depicts the hands facing upwards and represents the thousands who died in the aftermath of the bombing, begging for water. The flame was lit on August 1st, 1964 and has been burning ever since as a protest against nuclear weapons. Included in this tour was a visit to the Memorial Museum, which details what Hiroshima was like before and after the bombing. We also met bombing survivor Seido Yamamoto, who told us what it was like to be in Hiroshima on that fateful day. The museum also has a digital reconstruction of the actual bombing. To say today has been an emotional roller coaster would be an understatement. The museum has been visited by over 50 million people, and after today, it's easy to see why.
Right then, so we're back at the Riviera and we're trying to find our room, and we are 2229. 2223. It looks a lovely hotel from the lobby, Paulie, so let's see if the room reflects that. 2229. Here we are. That's it. Green light. Do you have to put your card in the hole? Please deposit your card in there. And let's see what this room looks like. Oh, nice. Now, this is the observation. We've now had a few rooms on our Japan tour with Riviera Travel, and a lot of the hotels only have twin beds, and this is quite an historical thing, isn't it, Paulie?
Quite an historical thing. Now, earlier in the tour, one of the facts we were given is that the population of Japan is dwindling by 100,000 a year. Maybe get them beds pushed together.
Yeah, exactly. Get some more double beds, which is just alien to us, isn't it? Because whenever we travel, we like a double bed and we like to snuggle up. However, it is what it is. We can't change that, so no point worrying about it. But look at this. We've got a lovely little table for working, Paulie.
Oh,
that's awesome. No,
I'm thrilled about that. That's saved the holiday. Hooray!
And then we've got a nice little area here. Got a kettle. Oh, we're always happy with a kettle. And let's check out the bathroom. There's a big safe down the bottom. And let's check out the bathroom. And then we're here for 2 nights. We've got some more sightseeing to do in Hiroshima. Nice.
That seems to be a feature as well. The shower over the bath seems to be a feature as well.
It's
got some products.
Nice looking products. And happy.
There's a lot of buttons on there.
There is a lot of buttons on there. Oh, you've got a massage, Paulie. Oh my God, massage.
Oh, get out there. I'm going to sit down.
Oh my God. We do love the toilets in Japan. So we're sort of settled in our hotel. Our luggage still isn't here because
Kamata-san.
Yes.
Fair play to him. We've gone 400 and something miles, about 430 miles.
Yeah.
Well, on the bullet train, that took us, we had to do one change, but it took 5 hours.
3 and a bit.
3 and a bit. We left at 9, we got here at 2.
We got on the train at 9:45 and we got here at just about 1:30.
It took about 4 hours. Now, poor Kamata-san, our wonderful driver, he's bringing our main suitcases and he's expected here about 8 o'clock. So he dropped us off at the train station about 9:15. So he had about 11 hours driving. So he hasn't got here yet. So we're smelly. We don't care.
We're not smelly. We're washed, but we've got the same clothes on because stupidly we didn't put any in our hand luggage.
So we're going out. We're going to have a beer, and we won't be late because it's another 6:30 start tomorrow.
Yes, but we've just spent the last hour or so just transfer. We've got so much footage that we can't wait to show you about our trip here. We've just spent ages transferring it over to our external drive, so we're ready and raring to go out for the next hour before we have, like you say.
Because if we don't go now, she'll be asleep.
I know.
And I'll go on my own, and then I won't come in at a sensible time.
No, that's true.
Come on then.
So this is the reception area. What's the hotel? I've forgotten the hotel's name again. Riga Royal. And as you can see, it's really, really plush. We've been very impressed so far, aren't we, Paulie?
Yes, nice.
The little bit. I mean, we've only been here a couple of hours,
Carol's
haven't
hoping
we?
I'm going to take her shopping later and buy her that dress.
We're getting married again.
Even though she's my princess and I love her, that's never going to happen.
Right. Is this the right way out?
I don't know to get out.
It's past the shops, isn't it? We can look at the wedding dresses again, Paulie. We can have a what's it called? Renewing our vows.
Yeah.
Look, you can wear this lovely blue suit. Look, and I can get one of my legs in this dress.
Do you like that blue suit?
I do like that blue suit. That would be nice for cruising, Paulie.
This is the
Diaper changing room.
Yeah, that's just the toilet.
Oh, okay. Right, so I think we found the right way. Bus terminal, that's it. So, we've got breakfast included in our room.
With our room.
Included in our room. Not in our room. With our room. And it's here. So, that's from 6:30 in the morning. We've got an early start again. Our bus is at 8:30, isn't it? We've got an excursion. But it's a very popular restaurant. But check out this little, what would you call this area here, Paulie? The little atrium. This is the atrium.
A piazza.
But look at the escalators. They've got a fountain in the middle. How cool is that?
Just makes me feel like I need a wee now, though.
So we're going to head out here and turn right. So Hiroshima seems after Tokyo, it seems a very chilled out city, doesn't it, Paulie? It's reminds me a bit, you know how we felt when we went to see him reap, of going from the madness. It was just like going to a city where you think, oh, do you know, this has got a really nice vibe to it. I know we've only been here a short time, but it does seem to have that niceness. In fact, talking to Bernie, who's our lovely tour guide, she was saying that the feedback that Riviera got was that they used to just spend one night here in Hiroshima. However, and all the guest feedback said Hiroshima is amazing. Can we, our best advice would be, can you change it for 2 nights? So that's what they've done. So it's great that Riviera listened to all the feedback. There's our turn yet. Go. The other thing we love, there are lots of things that we love about Japan, but one of the things that we really love is just their organisation and they just don't break any rules, do they?
No.
So with pedestrian crossings, everyone just waits. They wait behind the yellow lines there, and everyone's very respectful. So you feel very, very safe. So Paul spotted the Budweiser sign. Beer and bar. Let's try there. Sam's Cafe. Ooh. Let's see where this takes us. A lot of restaurants in Japan are up or downstairs, aren't they, Paulie? Ooh. That's cool. Wow. Hello. I say. How awesome is this? It's a bit bonkers, isn't it? See, the things you find.
The things you find when Mr. Morgan's got his eagle eyes on.
Yes. But look, there's just bits and bobs everywhere. How cool. Yeah, I'm already happy with the menu because look what I've spotted and I haven't seen that Bloody Mary.
I only turned around and she was there.
So they do all sorts of beers here, don't they? Like Budweiser, I'll show you. So if you like beer, this seems to be the place. They've got beers from all around the world.
All around the world.
All demonstrate. Mexico, they've got Guinness. And all around between sort of 700 and 800, aren't they? Which is how much, Paulie?
Well, 1,000 is a fiver, so it's £4.50.
£4.50, so it's not bad, is it?
But the only drawback
is they only take cash.
cash.
We've only got about 3,000 cash left with us, so we'll have to go to the cash point. We'll find someone else that takes cards, but it's easy to withdraw out money, as we explained before with our Monzo accounts. So we're glad we've got those. Yeah, they got Singer, like Paulie loves a Singer. So yeah, so I'd be interested to see what my Bloody Mary's like. The Maker's Mark. So good selection of different stuff. Yeah, because that's been quite hard, hasn't it, in Japan to get some decent.
But it is a shame because I think we like it here, and obviously we've only got enough cash for one.
We have.
Never mind.
So this is a great little find. We'd have showed you some popcorn and some nuts, but they're all gone. And the beer was good, wasn't it, Pauline?
Oh,
and a great Bloody Mary too. So you know, it's called Sam's Cafe
13.
Sam's Cafe 13. So definitely, if you see that sign, if you're walking around Hiroshima, we definitely recommend.
But bring your cash.
But bring your cash.
If you're ever in Hiroshima, a visit to Sam's is a must. He was such a nice man, and as we were about to leave, he insisted on buying us a drink. He then presented us with origami cranes, which symbolises peace and hope. They now sit proudly in front of our TV as a reminder of how generous the Japanese people are. Join us in the final episode where we leave Hiroshima and head to the island of Miyajima. We also visit Okayama, Kyoto and Nara. Plus we go sake tasting and we experience a proper traditional Japanese tea ceremony.